Hey guys, welcome back to another League to Legend. Today we've got league game against Man City and then a Europa League game against FC Copenhagen. Since you were last with us, things have been going really well. We beat Sunderland in the Carabao Cup 2-0. We then beat Man United 5-1 in the league. We then beat Molde 7-0 in the Europa League. We then dropped our first points in the Premier League against Tottenham in a 3-all draw, which leads us to the Man City game. With Italy, we drew again against Croatia, but we then beat Portugal 4-2 in the Nations League. So that's how the league table is looking at the moment. Played 4, 1-2, drew 2. We're a point ahead of Portugal, so we've got 2 games left. Hopefully we can secure first place in that. And the competitions with Liverpool were 3 points behind Arsenal. We do have a game in hand, so hopefully we can win that and keep the pressure on them. Top of the group in the Europa League, we're not in the FA Cup yet, and Carabao Cup we drew Tottenham. And top goal scorer of the league is Haaland, with only playing 6 games because he missed one of them. Has scored 19 goals. The guy is an absolute machine in this game, and he just seems to be getting better and better. But with all that out the way, let's just get stuck into today's first match against Man City. And this is the team that we're going to send out against Man City. We've got Alisson in goals, Mendes, Salisu, Ibanez and Pelazon in defence. Milinkovic, Savic, McKennie and Pedri in the midfield, and the usual front three of Martinez, Haaland and Salah. Salah looks to be leaving us in January. He's really keen on getting this mega contract, and we're just not giving it to him. So I think Real Madrid, Inter Milan and another Juventus maybe came in for him. So we've accepted the offers, we just need to wait and see if he accepts the contract. But Pelazon's gone down the right hand side, and that was a good double save from their keeper there. I believe it was a good double save from the keeper. We only need to slow these games down when we're making videos. Martinez now going down the left hand side. He's actually played pretty well. He's been on the score sheet quite a lot recently, in between the last episode and this one. Pedri now finds Pelazon. Can he get the cross away? It does. McKennie's there, and McKennie scores. That was a nice header. Puts us 1-0 up against Man City. Man City not really the force that they usually are. I think they're sitting 10th or something in the league. But there's still plenty of time for them to get back up to where they usually are. I was actually looking at Foden, maybe bringing in Foden, a young Englishman, to go into the midfield. I've also been looking at Jude Bellingham, but it's in amongst me rabbling. Salah scores again to put us 2-0 up against City. That was a poor corner, but Salah picks the ball up, finds Savic, who spreads the ball out to Pedri, who's now in the box, crosses it in. Don't think it's offside. Haaland is there to make it 3-0. That's his 22nd of the season already. I keep meaning to do pause the game during highlights so we can get the league table up. Hate it when it changes it, but Pelazon going down the right hand side, he gets the cross away but gets blocked. Nuno Mendes picks up the ball again. He's going down the left hand side. Can he find a cross? He finds Martinez, who finds McKennie, goes back out to Mendes, crosses it in. Martinez is there, but he heads over. Right, this time. League table, that's better. Yeah, Man City not having the best starts to this season, sitting down in 11th now. If not mistaken, actually, I think they had a poor season last season as well. That was a good cross from Pedri and a good header from Salisu. I don't think it would have been offside. I think this goal was going to stand, and it does. 4-0 up against City on the 40th minute mark. Excuse me. That was an amazing first half. One of the best halves of football that we've played yet this season. Man City going down our left hand side, but we get it back through Pedri. Martinez now going down the wing, goes inside to Pedri, who finds Pelazon. Can he get the cross away? He does, he crosses it in, but I don't know what happens there. Somebody push Salah. Looks like it's going to be a penalty. And as a penalty, Salah will be the one to step up and take it. And Salah misses, he smacks it off the post, and it gets cleared. We'll make the usual subs now. We'll bring on Gracie for Salah, Smith Rowe for Pedri, and we'll leave the last sub just in case of an emergency. Ibanez gets the ball there, spreads it right up to Martinez, and he crosses it in for Haaland for his second of the game. I was not expecting that. I thought that was just a clearance from Ibanez, but it looked as if he was actually looking for Martinez. Pelazon going down the wing, pass it into Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe loses out on it, and now City hit us on the counter attack. Mukuku now was sent him out wide, and the shot from deep goes well over. I'm not going to lie, I've also been looking at Mukuku. I think he would be an awesome addition to our front line, especially if Salah is leaving. I know we've got a couple of youngsters already on the way in, but Martinez is in his 30s now, so he's not going to last much longer. So also always looking for the youngsters, the next set of youngsters to come through. Sorry, that was a fantastic victory, 5-0 at home to Man City. That puts us back on top. Obviously only on goal difference, but ourselves and Arsenal seem to be scoring a butt ton of goals, because the next in third place is Chelsea. They only have 5 in goal difference, so it'll be fun when we get to play Arsenal. Probably end up being nothing each, but I'll quickly go forward and I'll be back with you in just a minute for the next game in the Europa League. Right, and we're back. This is the team that we're going to send out against Copenhagen. Alisson in goals, Robertson, Gomez, Di Michel and Pelazon at the back, Toplivic, Kempf and Smith Rowe in the middle, Gracie, Haaland and Salah up top. We're starting Gracie out on the left of the front three because Martinez is he's tired basically, and Haaland's just picked up a knock. We'll give him 10-15 minutes, see how things go with him, and we'll assess the situation then. But Toplivic scored an amazing goal there. Well, I was too busy worried about Haaland. That was a fantastic strike. What a goal. I think that was his first of the season. Pelazon tried to chip it over to Grassy, but it just didn't come off. I don't even know what Haaland's done. It's not come up to say what he's hurt. Hopefully it's not too damaging. But we seem to be piling on the pressure in the first 5 minutes here against Copenhagen. Kempf now bringing the ball forward. Goes out wide to Robertson, who sends it forward to Grassy, back to Robertson. Can he get the cross again? And he does. He finds Smith Rowe and he nods it in to make it 2-0. That was nice play down the wing. And the next highlight is just less than a minute later. Pelazon hits the ball forward to Grassy. Grassy is in, tries to chip the keeper, but it gets blocked by the centre halves. Said there that Haaland may have twisted his knee. But it also says he might be able to play on, but I don't know if I want to chance that. Haaland's now through, but the ball was just played too far in front of him. Pelazon wins the header, but it falls to a Copenhagen player who plays it forward, and they were in behind the defence there, and they bring a goal back. That was a good finish. That was a really good finish from their striker there. Pelazon now. Smith Rowe has got it in the middle. Back out to Pelazon. Can he get the cross away? He does. Salah's there, hits the post, but Grassy taps in the rebound. Now just going to bring on Martinez for Haaland. I just don't want to take any chances in injuring Haaland even more. Copenhagen striker flicked on there, but there was no one there. We now have the ball back, played up to Martinez, back to Salah. Can he find the cross? He goes back to Pelazon, who crosses it to Grassy, but Grassy heads wide. That was unlucky. Nice piece of play. Gomez clears that, but only to a Copenhagen player, but Gomez intercepts that cross. Salah now leading the break, hits it forward to... I thought that was more of a pass to the goalkeeper than a pass to one of our players, but Grassy's now on the left. Tries to get the cross away, but doesn't. Kempf now shoots, and what a goal from Kempf. That was a well-placed strike from Kempf from way outside the box. That was phenomenal. If you never caught the start of the season, that was actually one of the players that we were wanting for the Middlesbrough team. But I don't think we had the money for his wages. And then he obviously went to Liverpool, but I'm glad to be able to have him in the team now. Liverpool do have a good few youngsters, and obviously the youngsters that we've brought in and are bringing in, I think Liverpool will be good for another good 5 to 6 years at least, maybe even longer. Toplivic kind of fluffed these lines there with that tackle, but he's closing down well. Cross comes in, Di Michel heads away, Salah gets it, Smith Rowe now plays it forward, but it's just too far. Grassy picks up the clearance from the goalkeeper, he crosses it over, but that gets cleared. And now it's back with Alisson in our half. Gomez plays the ball forward to Grassi, back to Robertson. Can he find the cross? He finds Grassi, back to Robertson, who crosses. Salah's there, and what a save from the goalkeeper, but Martinez is there for the tap in. It is going to go to VAR. I don't think it was offside, and it wasn't. Goal's been awarded. Martinez gets his first of the game. Puts his 5-1 up. Copenhagen, they're pressing us quite well. They're pushing for more goals. That's kind of dangerous with the attack that we have. Di Michel now with the ball to Pelazon. Plays it forward to Martinez. Martinez is in, and I don't know if that hit the post or the bar, or the post and the bar, but that was unlucky. He smashed that one. Right, I think we'll bring on Pedro for Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe's got a booking, and I don't really want to bring anybody off because everybody seems to be playing very well. I think I'll just leave it like that then. Nobody's overly tired either. So we'll keep an eye on everybody's fitness. Then we might make another sub. Then we're playing some really nice passing football. Ball gets played up to Salah, who plays it out to Pelazon. Finds Pedri, back to Pelazon, who tries to find Toplivic, but the pass gets intercepted. Copenhagen now trying to get a breakaway, but Di Michel is there to win the header. Salah now to Pedri. Pelazon. Everybody's waiting inside the box for the cross. Pedri now. Cross comes in, Martinez is there, and Martinez gets his second of the game. Everybody was just lining up, waiting for their shot. 6-1 now. Copenhagen still coming at us. That was unlucky, the header bounces off the bar and goes over. Bring on McKennie for Kempf, and bring on Mendes for Robertson. In fact, we can't make any more subs. I forgot we made the sub early on in the game for Haaland. Robertson with a throw in now. Gets intercepted. Grassi does well to win the ball back. Ball gets played through to Martinez, who goes across the keeper but just hits it wide. Salah gets intercepts the goal kick there. Pelazon going down the right hand side, crosses it in. Grassi was too far away. McKennie now back to Grassi, finds Martinez, and Martinez scores. That's his hat trick. 7-1 now. Wouldn't mind if the ref just blew the whistle and put Copenhagen out of their misery. But as usual, Copenhagen still coming forward. A lot of teams would have just gave up by now, but they're showing a lot of character, just coming forward constantly. It's my type of team. That's the type of team I like to play and watch. Grassi bringing the ball forward a long way, but couldn't provide the finish. Copenhagen with a free kick, but Alisson beats it away, and Di Michel clears. Colours on clears, but that highlight leads to nothing. And 7-1 is another fantastic European victory for us. Absolutely dominating. We're Europa League group now. Haaland is injured with a twisted knee, but he's only out for 3 to 5 days, so I suppose that's pretty decent. We really do need to rest Martinez. So this is how things are looking after the 2 games. It's top of the league on goal difference ahead of Arsenal, and top of the Europa League group by 3 points ahead of Lyon. Next episode, we'll probably come back for the last Europa League game against Molde. So we'll probably come back for the Leicester game, then we'll play Molde. So we've got a lot to play in between then, so hopefully we'll be able to keep up our great form into the next episode. So if you liked that in any way, please leave a like on the video. If you'd like to see more Football Manager 22 content on the channel, please subscribe, turn notifications on, and thank you very much for watching.